Hey YouTube Fragrance family, welcome to another Ropes08 video. I'm happy to be back. I kind of took a small hiatus from shooting videos. I think it was about a week and a half. I was kind of scattering samples and new release videos for a while. However, there's a new change. I don't know if you've noticed it already on my channel. There's a new change. I got a new mic. I got a mic actually. I was content with the mic on my T3i Rebel. However, I've had problems with audio quality in the past. I decided to finally splurge and get a sweet ass mic. So hopefully this kind of ups the production value on my channel. Again, you guys know me. I started with those clamshell freaking MacBooks, man, and that no HD, built-in mic, on the couch, grainy as hell. Let's go. So I do what I can as far as the channel goes. I'm not gonna go too crazy. However, the content in my videos are gonna be about the same. I'm not ready to change that just yet. However, I like to give you guys the best presentation that you guys can have. I upgraded my camera years ago with a DLSLR, and that thing has been great, gives me HD quality. The audio I wasn't too crazy about, so I got the mic just recently. I got obviously the pods here with the lighting to get better lighting in my fragrance room. You guys can see in the back, I had an old, if you can see in some of my videos, there's a couch behind the camera. And the couch is there just for simple reasons because of audio concerns. It was super echoey in my fragrance room just because there's nothing back there. There's an old mattress, actually, a mattress that we actually don't use anymore. Instead of actually selling it or giving it away, I decided to put it on there, see if the audio concerns would go away, and they did, kind of. I might take that down now that I have the new mic, see how that goes as far as audio goes. But I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses, but I like the way this community is growing. I gotta be, these 20-year-olds, I used to be the new hit guy, the 20-year-old back in the day. Now, these 20-year-olds have skills, man. They got, they'll do the crazy audio and the video and they got some skills on the computer that they can do some great stuff to entertain you guys. So kudos to our fragrance community. I don't want to be an old dinosaur that doesn't keep up with the Joneses, at least if I want to keep doing this on YouTube. So I'm trying to upgrade as much as I can. Now, as far as this video goes, first of all, I'm repping Al, talking about dinosaurs in the fragrance community. We're all a fragrance family, so I try to rep as many as I can for you guys. Al's such a great guy. This was given to me from him, so heads up to Al. Thanks, buddy. Truly appreciate it. This is a couple years old, but still kind of fits like a glove, right? Anyway, the point of this video. Anyway, let's go into that. I like to blab sometimes. However, first of all, before I get into that, the audio, I want you guys to comment below. My true subscribers, you guys know you've been there since day one. You let me know if there's a good feedback here from the audio. I want to hear comments below. Let me know what you guys think about the audio now on the channel. Let's hope all good. Anyway, let's go to why I was going to shoot this video, and that's because I purchased new fragrances. Now, my purchasing, I'll be quite honest, I got a haul video coming up. These two fragrances, I bought two fragrances. These two are going to be in the haul video. I know I'm super late, I'm sorry. These are all purchased in 2015, and these two are my first purchases in 2016, I believe. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long haul. I couldn't pass up the deal. Now, the first thing it is, I'm going to review the company. Actually, it's my first time actually buying from this company. So I'm going to review them and the service I got, which is positive and negative. And I'll be quite honest, and I'm honest, guys. I'll be honest. And I'll talk about the scents too and things like that. And I won't talk too much in depth with the scents because they're going to jump into that haul video and I'm going to talk more about the scents that way. But I'll let you guys know what I bought. I'm excited. I haven't bought from this company in a while, like the fragrance company. I own a dozen of their fragrances and I haven't bought anything from them in a long time. And I'll give you guys reasons why. So anyway, what happened was I was on Facebook, and one of our, I wouldn't say new fragrance reviewers. he's been on the scene for at least a year, I think. Manny David, he's Canadian. Shout out to you, buddy. Cascade Scents, also one of the founders of the Fragcast. Guy's awesome, actually. He's really put his footing in this fragrance game in the YouTube fragrance community. Kudos to him. I really like his content. Another Canadian face on here does not hurt. We are sexy. Anyway, Manny posted in a Facebook group. It was a Canadian-only fragrance group that we like people sell and buy and stuff like that. So it's within Canada. It makes it easier for us Canadians to share and things like that. Anyway, he posted in there and he said kudos to him, by the way. But he said, hey guys, you know, the Bay's having a 70% sale on all Bond number 9s. So I jumped on that like a fat kid on a cookie. Wanted to see what they had available. I haven't bought from Bond in a while, and really there wasn't anything. There's a few Bonds that are on my list as far as purchase. Obviously, cost incentive wise, it's got to make sense to me, and this really made sense. 70% off. I want to see what they had available. So I bought from the Bay. I tried to buy 3 bottles. I got 2. So I'll tell you guys about that story. However, so my experience, first of all, kudos to Manny. First of all, I just want to thank him. If you're watching this, thank you, buddy, for posting that. I know that a lot of people really appreciate that you share that way. And that's one thing, you know, some guys see deals and they just, I'm going to buy like 10 Bonds and I'm going to sell them. I'm going to swap and I'm going to get a whole bunch of stuff. You know, Manny was actually cool about it. You know, helped out the community, and that's what we're all about, helping out the community and not, you know, upselling, getting like a Bond for like $50 and then trying to sell it on the fragrance groups for $300. That's your prerogative if you want to do that. However, as a fragrance family, we should be helping out each other like that. So kudos to Manny. Anyway, the Bay. My experience with them, I bought 3 bottles. And again, for sales like this, I kind of understand the way it goes. I know that, you know, stock goes low and, you know, you can't just take it off the website, you know, immediately, unfortunately. A big company like that should, as far as stock goes, but I know it's stock from stores, right? That's not really more of an online thing. Anyway, so the ones that I wanted were the one I didn't get. And the reason why, again, I bought it, and then I got an email later saying, we refunded you. These things were cheap, man. These Bonds were all like $60 to $70, and then I Love New York brand. Those were like $36 each, all of them. Like, that was nuts. I was ready to go buy like 6 or 7 of them, but I calmed myself down and I went for 3. Centerpiece for him is the one that I did not get, the one with the little bow tie, the blue bottle. Never smelt it. It was going to be a blind buy. It's one of the newest Bonds. Again, I'm not really into Bond number 9 anymore as far as my journey goes. So I wasn't really looking out for it, but if I was going to get it for $60, why not? They're 50 mils, by the way, for $60. So I jumped on that. Didn't get it, unfortunately. It was going to be a blind buy. The next one for $60 or 64 Canadian was Coney Island. Now, Coney Island, might as well bring her up here. Coney Island, there it is, got it, 50 mil, you know, brand new in box, no problem. You know, looks good. Coney Island was one that I've smelt before in my journey. I remember it being kind of fruity, and I remember a lot of people loving it in the community, like back in, I'd like to say 2011 or something. Back in the day, it had a small hype from the Bond hype. And then it really slowed down quite a bit. And then actually there was like a hate on Coney Island for a while, for the past couple of years. So I decided, I remember a little bit on if it was good or not. I remember it's on my buy list. However, it wasn't really high up there, saying that, you know, I liked it. If I could get it for like a split or really, really cheap, I'd get it. And $60 for 50 mil is perfect. That's designer pricing. So, you know, I splurged on it. And straight away, you know, I wore it actually yesterday. It was my scent of the day yesterday. Just wanted to give it a whirl here. It really does remind me of the CK1 Summers. And those are fairly cheap. But for $60, I think I did good. For retail, not so good, maybe. We'll see. I'm going to review it and give you guys my take on it. Again, I'll put in my haul video, and you guys will get a little bit more from me on that. The next purchase was I Love New York For All. Now, that one was one that I always had my eye on. when they first released I Love New York. Now, I Love New York for Bond Number 9 was a great idea back in the day. When they first introduced it, I was like, perfect. You know, it makes so much sense as a collaboration with Bond Number 9, obviously, with all their New York sense and I Love New York brand. It made so much sense to put those two together. They had like three, I think they released three, the unisex, the men, and the women one. Perfect. Then they started going crazy. They had I Love New York for freaking every single little thing. I love New York for St. Patrick's Day. I love New York for Valentine's Day. I love New York for everybody in the world. I love New York for Putin. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. So then I kind of lost track of that. And I was like, God, this is such a gimmick. Anyway, this was the only one. Again, I really haven't delved into the I Love New York when they started selling all these weird St. Patrick's Day, Father's Day crap. I was like, no. So I don't know if there's any hidden gems in the I Love New York. But when they first released it, the unisex or the gourmand based one, the black bottle, really got my interest. And this is a blind buy, never smelt it. I can't wait to actually review this. Again, the box looks kind of beat up anyway as far as the reviewing goes, and they kind of ripped off part of the back. But I got the right fragrances, which is a plus. It has like a... Again, I haven't worn this yet. This is my first time actually. It's my initial impression. Off the atomizer, kind of has a roasted chocolate feel. So I can't wait to sniff that. That might be a winner. So chime in below. First of all, for the mic, I want to know how my audio quality is. Has it gone up? Hopefully it has. I don't want to spend some money and it doesn't do anything. Second of all, chime in below on these two sets. What do you guys think about that? I got the I Love New York for 36 bucks Canadian. That's unheard of. That's like cheapy. Again, I just bought one. I should have bought a bunch, but leave it for other people that will actually enjoy the scent. I don't need more than one. I was kind of thinking of buying one for Fragrance Idol, because it would have been something that could have been a good prize. However, I didn't think about that until now. Stupid me. So let me know what you guys think. I got these for what, 100 bucks Canadian together, give or take, plus tax. Really great deal. And I'm not a huge fan of Bond Number 9, but for this kind of pricing, I could not pass it up. So let me know in the comments below. I want to hear you guys, your feedback on Coney, I Love New York for All. If you guys can, if you have smelt more from this brand and you're saying, you know what, there's some more gems out of here, because I believe they axed this whole, their collaboration is gone. Kind of like Andy Warhol collections kind of getting phased out. This is getting phased out from Bond Number 9. So let me know if there's anything else from I Love New York that I should check out. Right now, that was the only one on my radar. So guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.